Hello, welcome to the Invest in Value channel. I am Victor, and today I'm going to cover Hewlett Packard, the maker of laptops, desktop computers, printers, peripherals that we use for our home offices, and so forth. It is a company that's been successful for close to 80 years and has been an innovator for many, many decades and a real icon in the technology space. They also are a very profitable company, generates a lot of free cash, has good dividend, and is owned by Warren Buffett. I like to scorecard my investments, and I'd like to run Hewlett Packard through my scorecard. My scorecard has three elements. First, am I getting a discount on this investment? Would I be getting a discount on Hewlett Packard shares? Is Hewlett Packard being operated, and are they performing well? And last, is it the right time to buy Hewlett Packard? Let's take a look at Hewlett Packard. Before I go and analyze Hewlett Packard, do me a big favor and like this video, consider subscribing to my channel, and hit that bell if you want to be notified when I create a new video. Now let's take a closer look at Hewlett Packard. Hewlett Packard has had very good results over the last few years. And specifically to their first quarter began at the beginning of November 2021. So they have kind of an awkward fiscal year. But in the first quarter, they're showing really good signs of having a good year. They've grown their revenue by 9%. Free cash flow has really gone up. I love seeing that. So they're off to a great start in their new fiscal year. The other item that's great about Hewlett Packard is they pay a nice dividend. They are rebuying shares, and they are reducing their debt. I mean, that's a great report card for a company. Good financial results lead to a stock price going up. And that's certainly the case for Hewlett Packard. Over the last 5 years, if you own the shares, 5 years ago, held them for 5 years, you went up 102%. Just great results. If you own the shares over the last 1 year, you would have gotten 12.35%, which is excellent, considering the beginning of, or I should say, the first almost 4 months of 2022 have been tough. The S&P today is down year to date 10%. So owning Hewlett Packard has been a really good thing for investors because they have gone up when a lot of stocks have been going down. They've also been paying that dividend, which is really nice. Now let me determine what Hewlett Packard is worth. I use an intrinsic value calculator that discounts all the free cash flows we expect over the next 20 years. A couple variables that we're going to use. We're going to use a discount rate of 9%. And I'm going to vary my growth rate in the first 5 years, which means year 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's going to grow by 7%. Free cash flows will grow by 7%. And then years 6 through 20 will grow at 4%. They have historically grown their revenues by 4% and grown free cash flows by 8%. So these growth rates are pretty good. And recently, the growth rate's been much higher than 7% on the top line, as well as free cash flow. The last full year, they generated free cash flow of $5.8 billion. And therefore, that's going to be our starting point. And we're going to grow that free cash flow over time. Discounting all those free cash flows we expect to today's present value, we get a value of roughly $78 billion for Hewlett Packard. The market cap today for Hewlett Packard is $41.5 billion. So there's a nice discount there where the value is higher than the market cap. We look at it per share using the shares outstanding to divide into those values. The value per share is $74 per share, but the stock's trading at $37.70 per share. So there's about a 96% discount on a really good company. Hewlett Packard's performance has been great for the last 2 years. Their first quarter is off to a good start. They've grown 8.8% in their fiscal year. And the last completed year, they grew 12%. They have a PE of 6.76%, just a great PE. In 2022, that's an awesome PE. They generated $5.8 billion of free cash in their last closed fiscal year. And they have a market cap of $41.5 billion. Therefore, their free cash flow yield is 14%. They're yielding 14% free cash flow. Great stat. They have a dividend 2.61 that they can afford easily. Their guidance for 2022 is they're guiding for, the prosperous year that they had last year is going to be a repeat of, again, in 2022. They anticipate free cash flows to be at least 4.5 billion. They usually guide with a conservative, data point so they could exceed it. So I think it's in line with coming up to the cash flows that we saw last year. Again, Warren Buffett announced that he has been investing in Hewlett Packard and has a big position in this company, which is going to help this company really keep their stock price. My outlook is this is a great company to own. I've known Hewlett Packard since I was a kid, since I was in high school, with my Hewlett Packard calculator, college, and so forth. And it's always been just a really, really good leading company. And to my surprise, I started buying into it 3 years ago. I thought it was fairly affordable, discounted. And it was great to see that, that thesis was correct. There's good upside left in this stock, and there's a good dividend as well that you'll be paid. I'll be buying more shares of Hewlett Packard, and it's already a large position in my portfolio, but I'm comfortable making it even larger because it is such a good company. So let's scorecard Hewlett Packard. First, you are getting a discount on this stock price. As shown in my intrinsic model, you're getting a fairly big discount on a very well-run company. Their performance has been really good over the last couple of years, and especially this year, first quarter is looking great. And it is a very good time to buy Hewlett Packard. The market is down. The S&P is down more than 10% year to date. It's April 22nd. And it's a good time to buy really good companies that are currently discounted. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not recommending that you buy Hewlett Packard or any other stock or security. I record these videos to share my experience as I invest in companies like Hewlett Packard. Thank you for watching my video. Do me a big favor and hit that like button. Consider subscribing to my channel and click that bell if you want to be notified when I release new videos. Thanks again for watching, and good luck investing in 2022.